Now let's come to the second period. The second period is the orthodox philosophy during the Han Dynasty. We say that 两汉经学. In the Han Dynasty, Emperor Wu Di instituted the campaign of banning all schools of thought except Confucianism. We say 罢黜百家，独尊儒术.
He ruled out various schools of thought and chose only officials who were steeped in Confucianism. Consequently, Confucianism became an orthodox school that served as the ideological foundation of the feudal rule throughout the dynasties in China.
Now let's come to the third period. The third period is metaphysics during the Wei and the Jin dynasties. We call that 魏晋玄学.
Metaphysics in China blended Confucianism and Lao Tzu's doctrines and was based on the famous classical works of the Book of Changes, Dao De Jing, and Zhuangzi, known as the Three Profound Studies. To explore the foundation of the universe is metaphysics' theme.
Orthodox philosophy advocates that heaven affects human affairs and human behavior finds response in heaven. We call that 天人感应. And that the power of the emperors is authorized by heaven. 君权神授. Natural disasters are heaven's punishment and the condemnation of human behavior. However, human moral conduct and political and social upheaval in turn will affect changes in heaven. The theory inspired by Dong Zhongshu is at odds with Confucianism, which holds that man is an integral part of nature, 天人合一. Next will be the fourth period. The fourth period is the Buddhist philosophy during the Sui and the Tang dynasties. 隋唐佛学.
The Sui and Tang dynasties are the important periods for the localization of Buddhism in China. In this period, with the unity of country, the development of economy, and the frequent exchanging of culture, the study of Buddhism reached an unprecedented height. In the Tang dynasty, the state put forward the policy that Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism would coexist.
In the process of melding Buddhism and the Chinese traditional culture, Buddhism absorbed the thought of Confucianism and Taoism, and therefore some schools emerged. Among these, which Zen, we call that Can, is considered to be full of vitality.
Buddhism mainly addresses the relationship between the subjective and objective. By analyzing the spiritual phenomena and human rationality, it attempts to gain insight into the universe and human life.
Okay, now let's come to the fifth period. That is Neo-Confucianism in Song and the Ming dynasties. We say that 宋明理学. The rationalistic Confucian philosophy was of great influence during the Song and the Ming dynasties. A new Confucianism developed by incorporating Taoism and Buddhism. It mainly discusses the relationship between human beings, between man and nature, and between man and society, as well as the natures of human beings.
Next, let's discuss the application philosophy in the Ming and Qing dynasties. During the Ming and Qing dynasties, philosophy focused on self-examination. The application philosophy focused on state affairs. People were searching for the answers to specific issues instead of abstract studies, and creative ideas were encouraged.